Hi you guys, starting a new vlog. I just made tea. It's actually nighttime. A little different. I usually started at the morning, but I kind of wanted to start it at this time. I just put pajamas on and just have on this oversized t-shirt and these cute pajama shorts. And I just made a chamomile tea, and I am just sitting down to write out what I do for the week and for tomorrow. So this is just a little notebook that I got at HomeGoods the other day, and I basically just write out what I'm gonna do for tomorrow. So today's Wednesday and it is 9. I am gonna try to go to bed soon, but before I do that, I just like to prepare myself at least for tomorrow. Just like look over my calendar. This is just a basic calendar, again from is just a basic calendar from HomeGoods as well. So I just write in anything I do. So actually I have to put in this week's the 14th, so I have to write here on Friday at 10 o'clock. I have coffee for a coaching call at Socialite, so I have to put that in. Did all that, cross those out. I have to send Maddie my resume. And I just feel like this really helps me to stay on top of stuff and get organized. What else do I have to write down? So I posted my video. I'm just gonna brainstorm with you guys. Thursday, kind of general to-dos. Yep. I have to do a brain dump of the program for Healthy Girl Diaries. I'm just gonna do that on a Google Doc. So anything that I don't really get done for the day before, I schedule for myself to do this day. So obviously I had like 3 to 4 things I had to do today. Life happens. I could not figure out this one specific thing on my computer. It was so frustrating. I actually had like a meltdown. I literally started crying, and I called my mom and I was just like, what do I do? And so I ended up having to talk. It was just like technical difficulty things like with my computer, so I had to call Apple, and I was on the phone with them for like 2 hours. So I ended up getting it squared away, but it pushed me back on my schedule. So I have to finish some of the things from yesterday to tomorrow, because I still have my day off from work tomorrow, so I can get at least some of that done. So basically, yeah, I just write out all the things that I have to get done tomorrow, and then that way I know exactly what I'm doing. So like I'm gonna work out tomorrow morning, organize my day that way, wake up early, kind of like set the tone, I guess. Like I do it the night before. I just feel like a good morning routine and a good day starts the night before, because if you go to bed really late, then you're like so tired you won't wake up for your workout, like things like that. And I just feel like that overall has helped me to even be like more disciplined with myself. I feel like it's obviously easier to just fall like into pressure, fall into people pleasing, and if you have goals in mind and things that you're trying to get done, like you sometimes have to just be super disciplined with yourself, and just like I say no to so many things. And I mean, I'm not even at the point where I like feel like I even say no that much. I feel like I still have a little of that God needs to root out of me, of like that people pleasing. I'm still trying to balance it, like but I definitely love to wake up and spend like the first moments of my life with Jesus, and I just sit with him and I talk and I pray and I go through my Bible, and I do that, and I have to prioritize that. And then I also want to do that tonight a little bit. I just want to get my Bible out and read it a little more, because I was kind of rushed this morning, so I kind of want to do that. And yeah, so that's kind of what I do at nighttime, but I'm just going to do this really quickly, kind of like 5 to 10 minutes, and then just wind down for the rest of my night. Like literally put my phone away, maybe read a book, read my Bible for like 20 minutes, and then I'm going to try to go to bed because I'm tired, you know. I would like to ideally like watch a show, watch YouTube or something like that. I don't know if I'll have time tonight. because I was kind of like running, I guess, behind a little. But that is sort of just like my mom, kind of what I like to do at night. So yeah, that's how I stay organized and disciplined, and organized. So I'm gonna do that right now while I drink my tea. Good morning. Good morning. Daddy, you didn't say good morning to me. Daddy. Good morning, you guys. I feel like I always have this little bow on in videos, and I'm always in my bathroom, but I feel like that is just where I have time to talk while I'm getting ready. But I'm starting off a new video. I'm just putting on some makeup. It is 8:28 this morning, and I am getting ready to go on a live. So I am actually hosting a event, which is so exciting, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna really enjoy it. Just a lot of my friends. It's really cool. I'm doing it with this coach who what is that? Her name's Amanda. She's a life coach, but she's also my friend. So we are just putting an event on about like identity and just kind of like gaining confidence back. How do you like navigate through life, like not knowing who you are, and how to know who you are, and how to like combat all the lies that people say. Like obviously we are around a society that kind of just feeds you such negativity, I think, and comparison and all of it. It's just like, how are you like a young person who navigates that? And it's kind of just that. So it's pretty cool. But I'm getting ready this morning to go live and do a podcast with her. So that is what I'm doing currently. And I kind of just wanted to talk to you guys a little about what I've just been kind of thinking in my head. But let me get my bronzer. But yeah, like recently I've just really been like thinking about the word compromise, and even some of my friends have like brought up the word to me, compromise, and I think it's just like a word that I want to talk to you guys about. Like compromise is just basically when you're believing something, right, and you have like this belief about something and someone else persuades you, or something else persuades you or puts you in a position to go against that. And it's like, how do we be rooted in like what our beliefs are, right? And I think that word compromise is so fitting, especially for this thing that I'm doing, because I feel like you're around compromise every single day. Excuse me. And so how are you gonna like not compromise your values and beliefs? So a couple of ways that I want to share with you guys that like I have held in truth, which is like hard I think to do in our society, but worth it, is in a lot of ways. Like for instance, like I choose not to drink. Really, I just choose not to drink. I don't tell anyone that they can't drink. That's not my job. I'm not here to judge anyone. I worry about what someone else is doing in their own lane. Like it's not my place. But for myself, I choose not to drink, and I choose not to smoke. I choose not to do drugs. I've chosen that. That's a belief. That is like something I will not compromise in, you know? It'd be like though you're at a party and someone comes up to you and they're like, hey, do you want to smoke weed? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like I don't do that. But of course there's like peer pressure, right? Like people. Okay, so my camera died in the middle of talking to you guys, but I am about to hop on Zoom. This is my setup. Like what? Why do I not have a tripod? Okay. Zoom first, and then I'm gonna go on live Instagram. So let's do this now. Okay. I'm just filming for my YouTube channel. You look so cute. Yeah. Just changing into an outfit. I just finished my live. Just have on this satin shirt, even though it's hot out. I might change. And I just have on these crochet shoes. What else? What else? I'm like, should I put this on? Just finished the live that I did with my friend Amanda, and we are hosting a Healthy Girl Diaries event. So you guys are invited. It is September 24th at 5:30, and it's 5:30 to 9. There's going to be a lot of drinks, fun, girls, people who you could meet, networking, and then also we'll just be talking and giving you guys like basically a testimony, and then like a little workshop kind of. I just tell people like to come with an open heart. You can just come and listen. You don't have to really do anything. You could just sit and listen. You could engage if you want, but don't feel like you have to. You could just come with a friend and sort of just see what you gain from it. And I'm excited. So tickets are in the sale. We do close ticket sales like mid-September, so make sure you try to get your tickets so that there's enough, so that way you can come and we can be friends. I don't bite. And yeah, so that is what's up. And then I have some work to do on my computer today. It is 12:30. I just had a salad with shrimp. What else? And I just fixed my hair. I'm going to have dinner tonight at a friend's, so I'm trying to see what I should do later because I have dinner plans. So I'm just trying to figure that out. I have some content to finish, and I want to clean up a little bit. I have work to get done, and then what else? Basically just work today. And yeah, so I will film after. I don't know what else I'm going to be doing. I might make some content videos maybe on TikTok, something like that. Listen to a podcast before I have work. I'll see you guys after. Currently on my way to a coffee shop. It is 12 o'clock, I think. I shouldn't be on my phone, but 11:58, and today is a Thursday. I have a couple of things that I have to do. I have my day off today. That's really pretty, those flowers. And so basically I just have to a couple things today for my brand, my business. I have these tickets that I need to sell basically for this event, and I have to make a couple posts, and then I also do one-on-one coaching on the side for girls, so I have to also make like a little pamphlet thing just for people to know pricing and stuff like that. And then I have a meeting with someone tomorrow at 10, so I have to have that done before tomorrow, so I have to go to a coffee shop and do it. And I figured I'd go to a coffee shop because it kind of just helps me to like get away from not get away, but to just like have a space, I guess, and make it seem like I'm just like, I don't know, I can kind of just plug away at work and feel more like I'm going somewhere versus just like staying in my house like all the time, since I do a lot of work from home and like remote and stuff. So that is what I am doing. And I'm gonna go back home to have lunch probably, and maybe get like an oat milk latte. They have the best iced oat milk latte at this place. I'm going to the Village Cafe. If anyone doesn't know where that's from, that's like in my hometown, I guess. That's where I used to always go actually after college sometimes with my friends. It's so weird being in Wilbraham because I went to high school here, so it's kind of funny. But anyways, that is what I'm up to. Today I was thinking to myself like, because I obviously live with my parents and I'm just trying to save money living with them. There was like a couple options. I have so many different options that I could have like moved out, you know, but obviously sometimes I think I have like that urge to want to move out. Like I would love to be in a city. Well, actually I'm not really a city person at all. Like I could never live in New York. I just don't like it. But Boston area possibly, I don't know though, because I don't really know if that is like what I like. I think maybe I just always thought it'd be cool to like say I lived there for a part of my life, if that makes any, if that makes sense. But the more I was thinking about it today, there are days where sometimes I'm like, it would be so nice to like have my own apartment and to like live somewhere else. Like, I just feel like I've lived here for so long. I go to the same coffee shops, I go to like the same places that I've always gone to, but I don't know, at the same time I know that like there's a season for everything. I know that I'm not gonna obviously live here forever or whatever, but I just feel like, yeah, I feel like it's just, there's times where I think to myself like, oh, I would love to like move out, but I'm also trying to be like smart. I also really want to be able to afford it on my own. Like, I don't want to ask my parents to help me or like, I don't know, I just feel like I know I could go get a job in Boston, right? Or like go get a corporate job or do something like that. And I have a job right now, but I just don't want like half of my paycheck to go to my rent, like, because I just don't think that that is smart, even though it's like a lot cooler. Like, I feel like it's cooler to like live somewhere else. Like, I feel like I've sacrificed a lot of different things, and like sometimes it gets hard. Like, sometimes I drive and I like like I get upset. Like, I'm like, why can't I go do that? I mean, I could, I'm not saying I can't, but like I just don't feel like it's like the best decision for me right now. I don't even feel like I'm explaining myself. I literally talk this out with my own brain. Like, I speak this out and I'm like, I could go do that. But I feel like it's such a blessing to be able to like live with my family right now. I'm 22. I'll be 23 in August, but I just feel like it's such a blessing to be able to like save and have the goals that I have until I like really, have like a more stable income, I guess. And so I guess that's just what I was thinking today a little bit. But I'm actually very happy because I feel like I wouldn't have met the people that I met the past year if I hadn't stayed here. I know that there's so many things that God has for me in Western Mass, even though it's like the last thing I ever expected. I mean, I was the person who was like, I'm literally flying so far away from home when I graduate college and high school. I didn't really want to go. I feel like people ask like, why do you do what you don't want to do? It's not that like I didn't want to do it. I think it's because sometimes we think we know what's best for us, but we just don't. And that's why I trust God, because me going to Western New England might not have been like what what my dream college was, you know what I'm saying? But it actually was the best thing for me. Me graduating college and wanting to fly to California and live there for like 2 years, I thought that would have been best for me, but I actually don't think I would have been prepared for what could have happened in California if I went. I don't live in regret, but I definitely see like the blessings of God blocking things that we think are good for us. I used to think I loved like New York, California, like all these city things, to realize that I went once and I hated it. I was like, I could never live here. And I didn't know that about myself. Like, I'm always the type to just like, I want to just do it. Like, I'm a little bit impulsive where that's like something I've worked on. Like, I think Instagram and social media make things super impulsive too, because you just see stuff and you're like, oh, like, I'm just gonna go get my nails done because this girl got her nails done, or I'm gonna just go do this because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, if you have the access to it, you could go do it. So I also think that shapes it a little bit. I've been trying to be more like intentional and think about stuff before I really do them and like think about them for like a while. But basically, like, I'm so thankful that I'm home. Like, I know this is exactly where God wants me to be. It's so crazy because I know it's like not always where I want to be, but like I know it's where I'm supposed to be, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of just like my thought process. I don't know, just thinking out loud. Like, obviously it's so cool to be like, oh, I want to go live with like friends and do stuff like that, but it's just like not what I feel like I'm supposed to do. But I know one day obviously I'm gonna like move out and move away from home and like do things like that, and that'll just be so exciting. Like, that chapter will just be so exciting of my life. It's just like not at the moment, and like who knows, it could literally be in like 2 months. Like, I don't know, but all I know is that like I know what I have to do right now in this season, and I feel like there could be someone like in such a similar situation. Like, you could literally be in a position that I'm in. Like, you want to move out, but you don't have you know, the money for it, or you just don't feel like it's the right timing and you're discouraged, just let it be encouraging. Try to find like the blessing in it, because what I didn't realize about me staying home, which is like really super full circle, is like I didn't realize that me staying home was like teaching me so much more than I thought. Like, okay, for instance, really quick, and then I have to go inside, but for instance, like me staying home, I didn't realize that I would literally learn how to cook all of my mom's recipes, most of them, right? For like preparing to eventually, like I want to be married, so I've been preparing to be a wife for like 2 years, right? So like I'm trying to like learn how to do the laundry and do, like, obviously I know how to do laundry, but like how to like get things done and do laundry and then clean, and then also like, I mean, because when you have kids, it's like your life is not really about you all the time, so how to maneuver all of that, how to like literally step into that, I'm preparing for it. And I feel like God's preparing me for it, even though like I didn't even have a boyfriend, I was single. So God sees the bigger picture, we just see like a little bit of it. But like I didn't know, like if I moved away, I would be living a completely different life. It would probably be more like hustle, like I probably wouldn't really care about just, you know, learning how to be a wife, or learning how to like, I don't know, like just learning all these different things. I would probably just, you know, be more hustling and who knows, grinding, which is fine, but it's just like I feel like there's a different calling over my life, and that's why it's been the way it's been. I've learned how to cook from my mom, right? Like I've learned, like, because I'm literally like with her every day. And there's like boundaries we have, but I'm so interested in like how I'm like, teach me how to make that, so that one day when I move out, I like know how to make all these recipes. Like I want to know how to cook. I didn't realize how much I loved cooking until this past year. And I learned all that because I was home. Like I was home, my family's Italian, all they do is cook. I didn't realize that like that's such an important part of who I am, like my culture. I never really cared about my culture. I was just like, I don't know, whatever, I'm Italian. But I didn't realize like, oh, it's like in my blood. I actually have like a gift to cook. I like to cook. Like, oh, my husband will probably really appreciate that I want to make home cooked meals for him at like, you know, majority of the night. Like, so it was stuff like that. Like I'm learning how to like save money. I mean, like save money, it's such basic stuff, but just like, I guess for myself, maybe I never really learned that. Maybe someone learned that at a younger age, but like I played soccer my whole life. I was constantly on the go. Like I was very fortunate. I had a mom who like basically did all the house stuff. Like I really never had to help like that. I mean, I helped, I had chores, but I didn't make myself like sauce. I didn't make, like she did, like, so I never really took it upon myself to have to do it. I was always out the door playing a sport like 24/7. I had school, soccer, home. Like I was just fortunate. I came home and food was made. I didn't think twice, you know, I had it really good. But like as you get older, obviously you think of those things, like you have to start being independent, and like what do you want your life to look like? How do you want to be? Like, do you want to like learn how to cook, or do you want to like do takeout all the time? It's like little things like that. And for me, I just feel like I've learned all of these really important core skills like in this time. And I used to think it was such a waste that I was like with my family, but it's really such a blessing as I like look back. And I know that I'm gonna eventually like have a house and like have, you know, the means to have all that and stuff, but I just think it's like in God's timing. So with that all being said, anyways, I'm gonna go in there. I hope that like helped someone. That's supposed to be encouraging. So anyways, I'll see you guys after. So good. I just showered. I feel clean. Oh my gosh, I'm wearing a fake wedding ring. I am making some tea. I just showered. I feel so clean and fresh. I am about to make some tea. I bought this fake wedding ring. Don't ask me why. I'm making a little tea before bed. Do this one. Gonna put a little tea bag before I go to bed. It is 10:18. I've been trying to go to bed a lot earlier, so that way I can get a lot of rest. and just feel so much more energized in the morning because it's like it's a force to get up when I go to bed Need a little tea. I feel so refreshed. I took the best shower in the whole world and I'm about to lay in my cozy bedroom. Chapstick on. I have work tomorrow at 9 a.m. so I'm just trying to like prepare for the day. And before nighttime sometimes I like to journal or read something. There's a couple books that I've been reading. There's this book by this guy, and then there's a couple other ones that I'm reading. There's this Uber Angel, and it's about The Money Is Coming. It's just like a self-development book about money, how to like, it says how to supernaturally position yourself for the biggest wealth transfer that is upon the world to take possession of the wealth of the wicked, which is kind of basically just how to like handle your money, especially like I'm 22 and I feel like I go to church, so I will tithe my money, and I just feel like I wasn't super knowledgeable on it, so I wanted to just read more about tithing and where that goes and kind of just like the supernatural thing of money. We have to be so careful, you know, who we're tithing into, and I totally am a firm believer in tithing. I mean, it says in the Bible to tithe your money. I've seen literal breakthrough and blessings happen with my own life with tithing money. Times when I wasn't making any income, but God was literally providing for my life because of my sacrifice to tithe and stuff. So I just think that's cool to kind of just like learn about it, and I found this on TikTok actually, so yeah, but again, I just like to read at night because it helps me just like wind down. I try my best not to go on my phone. To be completely honest, like I have not been, honestly, like I feel like in the best routines. I feel like I've definitely like been way more lax just because I feel like the summertime is a lot more lax, and I feel like it just makes me get off of routine. It was today that I was really just thinking about how much more discipline I need and I want, and I'm like desiring. I just want to have more discipline. I want to wake up earlier, which I have been, but I've just been going to bed later the past couple of nights. That's why I want to try to go to bed tonight, literally right now, but I have to like wind down. I can't just like turn the light off and go close my eyes and go to bed. I have to like do all the things, like read my book and like drink tea sometimes helps, and just like, I don't know, like decompress. I don't know, this tea tastes weird. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna film tomorrow, I think. I have work 9 to 1, and then I just have some other stuff. I want to go get flowers, and I want to, I have to make a scrapbook for my boyfriend. And that sounds so weird saying, because I have always been single, and it's so crazy saying that, so, my boyfriend? But anyways, I have to make a scrapbook for him, so I am gonna do that tomorrow. And what else? I don't know. I have like so much to do, but I don't feel like explaining it right now. I'm ready to go to bed. I love you guys. I sometimes will pray at night, or like I said, just journal. And I feel so cozy and clean. I took the best shower. I just shaved. I did lotion. I'm having tea. Truly, there's nothing better than a routine, and I'm waking up tomorrow at 5 a.m. so I need to go to bed. At 5 a.m. I'll do my routine, and we are getting back into a healthy girl diary thing, okay? because I also am hosting an event for Healthy Girl. What happened to my hands? I am hosting an event for Healthy Girl Diaries, which I will explain to you guys much more in another time of my life when I'm not so tired. But it's basically a really cool event which you should come to the 24th of September. All my friends are going to be there. I'm hosting and speaking about my testimony, and I want you guys to come and listen to a really cool message. You don't even have to talk, you can just come and sit. It doesn't have to be anything you really engage in. You can just like listen, take in, maybe meet a new friend. Just picture anything that's like my vibe, like flowers, really beautiful food, drinks, friends, family, pictures, like really beautiful dining setting, flower bouquets, like just think of all that. It's just going to be so pretty. If you just literally want to come to take a picture, like just come. It's going to be a pretty event. If you feel like coming to an event, like literally it's $47. You can just buy it. And then I also do one-on-one coaching to help any young girl, any person who's struggling with just identity. If they just don't know what they, you know, who they are, they're struggling with it, like I've been through it. I want to help you. I want to help you try to be the best version of yourself. I want to help you with the obstacles that I struggled with when I was in high school, and I just want to be your friend. So I will talk to you as a friend. We could go get coffee, we could go shopping, and yeah. Anyways, that is September 24th, so link will be in my bio for you guys to get that, and then also follow my Instagram because you can keep up to date with all that stuff there, and I post there like every single day. So yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm already looking forward to my morning coffee. Like I cannot wait. I'm obsessed with morning coffee. Okay, good night.